thank you for coming out. Really appreciate you. Are you in Charlotte?
No, I'm in Winston-Salem, Trefo.
Did you come here from Winston, or were you already like in the area?
No, I drove all the way from Winston.
So she drove all the way to fucking Winston for you guys. So you guys better like this shit, share this shit, tag her, blow the shit the fuck up, because Tia is going up right now. Lotto just hit, what was it, 2 million? 2 fucking million. How long did it take to get to 2 million streams?
Well, Lotto hit his year mark November 2nd. So I guess a year. But it had just hit a million like in September, and then like I guess 2 months later it hit a 2 million. So it's just consistently going up every day. I guess especially too with TikTok. So
yeah, TikTok's that app that most artists can't seem to figure the fuck out right now. But it's like, it's kind of like I'm telling people, because like I just got on TikTok and everyone's like hitting me because I'm like, yo, I got on TikTok, follow me, and they're like, bro, I can't get with that app. Like, I don't get it. I don't know how to use it. So yeah,
it's really weird. I actually so when my song went viral on TikTok, a lot of people were hitting me up, like other famous TikTokers, and so I had a couple of meetings in New York with labels, and some of the TikTokers like found out, and they hit me up, was like, hey, I want to meet up with you and do a video with you, but I'm also show you how to like do the videos and like edit it. And so that's how I learned how to mess with it, but I haven't actually done any videos on it yet, because I don't know, I feel like you have to be in a creative space to actually make a video. Like it's a little harder than you think.
Yeah.
So it doesn't look corny. You kind of really gotta like plan it out.
So do you have to learn to kind of like play with the TikTok algorithm a little bit, or was it kind of like you already had a poppin' song, so people already kind of gravitated towards it, and then it being on TikTok kind of helped expand it a little more?
Yeah, so it was already doing good on its own, but what happened was, like, I guess this TikToker, he has a nice following. He just put my song up one day, and then he hit me up on Instagram, was like, hey, he was like, hey, a lot of people are doing videos to your song. I think it's gonna like blow up or something. I'm like, I didn't really pay any attention. I was like, okay, whatever. Then he hit me up again. I was like, no, your shit's going viral. You need to go check it out. So I download TikTok and look, and it was like 782 videos, and I was like, okay. Then the next day it went up to like, there's these 13K, 16, 30, and then
and these are individual videos.
Yeah, that people have made,
wild.
and then these people have like 2 million followers, and then they have like 12.1K likes, and so it just keeps going. And next thing you know, it's like I've got like crazy. 6 million videos. Like it's crazy.
So before the TikTok thing really happened, where was it at in place and popularity?
Well, it was still doing good, I guess you could say. Like, it was just doing its thing. So I really stopped kind of promoting it. You know what I mean? But when Charlamagne the God shouted me out, that like took it up.
When did that happen? I didn't know that actually even happened.
Yeah, I want to say, when did that happen? Like, it was like a very special moment, I guess you could say. I want to say like March or some crazy jump. Because it was crazy because he called me. I was at the gym. Like, I was not expecting this. This happened May 28th.
So Charlamagne called you?
Yeah, he called me.
And you were at the gym.
For a bunch of New Carolina artists. As you can see, the baby is prospering. Stunning for Vegas is right behind him. I see the young man Rich Dunk moving, Black Zach moving, Tia Corine, Rennie Rucci. All I'm saying is, the baby got people talking, so why not celebrate him instead of hate? Artists need to be sticking together. You should be.
So yeah, when that happened,
so
he called me, and he was like telling me like, oh, I love your song and all this and that, and yeah, it was just crazy. So Lotto was always doing this good own thing, because it's like it was kind of going international too. Like, a lot of people are friends, like Australia, like a lot of people overseas love this song. So with that added to it, because now you got international, it's global here already now, and then little kids love it, older people love it, black people love, white people, and then it was different types of white people, like gothics and like Asians and just all.
So it just kind of hit all different demographics of people.
And so when he shouted me out, it just went up again, and it just continues to do it. Like, every time somebody hears it, it starts over as a new song, because people think I just dropped it. They don't know it's a year old.
That's crazy. And that's one thing that's also wild about music, is especially in 2019. It's cool. The light is right here. Maybe I rolled it bad. I don't know.
No, I'm talking and shit.
But that's just crazy about music today. Is like you never know what demographic's gonna hit. Like, okay, so when I first started throwing shows, you want to hit this, bro? When I first started like throwing shows and shit, like I had outside investors like invest in my brand and stuff, and we were just talking about demographics, and they were assuming like, okay, so they assumed most of the people that were gonna be like, were black people. It was a hip hop show, and they assumed in their there was nothing. The investors, they're two black dudes themselves. So that's just what they assumed. You know, the way they grew up. They don't realize like our generation, the current generation, we're so like mixed and diverse. Yeah. And then they got there, and it's like just a mix of everybody. Like, and I don't know. It's just that's one thing that's crazy, and I love about music today is it's really like uniting like a bunch of different like faces together, and then you see shows with like artists that have all sorts of different sounds on it. Yeah. And it's just crazy. So you drop TikTok. I mean, you drop Lotto. TikTok and then Charlemagne really helped drive it to where it was at. So when you drop,
and I can't skip the beginning. So
yeah, that's
okay. I did Lotto. I like really planned this out, like how I dropped it, like doing the video a month later, like doing the video on a certain day, then dropping it like a month later, like right after. And you know, I directed it. I had Terry. I don't know if you ever heard Terry Swab, but he's here in Charlotte. He does a lot of videos and photography for people. But I knew you could pull out the vision. And then I had Apex here edit the video, you know, and so we sat down and edit together. And when I dropped the video, that's what really, like, people liked it, but then they really loved it because the video was different. I had like Kool-Aid jammers in the fucking tub.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I was skating at Kernersville. Everybody was like, oh, that's Kernersville skating rink. So I used Winston, and I mean, the video was just so different than I think people thought it was going to be. That's what brought a lot of attention. Like, I had, a little over 2K the first in 24 hours, and I was like, what the hell? Like, I don't know, because I didn't.
And this was when after you dropped the video?
Yeah, because I only had, like, at that time, like 5,000, 7,000 followers, so I wasn't expecting that reaction.
How long was the song come before the video?
It was I dropped the song November 2nd, and I did the video December 10th, and I shot it.
Okay, so it wasn't that long. Was the song kind of bubbling before the video, or did the video really like push it?
The song was already bubbling, but then the video just gave it steroids. Okay, and so then DJ E-Sun got wind of it, and then a little bit before then, people in my hometown were like asking for it to be on the radio, so they went crazy for me on D and B Dot. Have you ever heard of B Dot? He's on 102 Jams. Well, everybody DM'd him, and he got mad at me because he showed me a screenshot. His DMs were fucking retarded. Like, everybody was like, you need to play Lotto, blah, blah, blah. And he's like, that's not how you get song played on the radio, blah, blah. And then I was like, damn, why you gotta be so mean? But I was like, shit, we just had a regular conversation after that. And then crazy thing is, that same night, they played it on the radio. And then that's also, it's just, everything was just like.
So it's just all these things kind of just collectively added up and just brought it to where it is right now over the past year.
Because they don't play Winston artists like really on the radio like that. So for them to play my song, like a lot of times, like the first night, I think they had it 27 Shazams or something like that. So they were like, and they just kept playing it, and it was like, I'm on the radio. What the fuck? So yeah.
That's wild. So wait, did you track the Shazams to like You Just Show Kid? Or
you can, but they do that on the radio too. But they like hit me up. I was like, it did this. If it, radio. Yeah, that's so what he said. They track it, and they were like, if it does this many whatever this week, then we'll continue.
So they can. So Shazam can track to the exact radio station that played the song.
I guess I don't know if their radio station.
That's some wild shit.
That's what they told me. I don't know.
Because I thought
they show you a picture. They sent me a picture of it, the DM, and it was like, and then I was like number one in I was number one my song in Greensboro, like on the radio station or whatever.
That's so wild.
I don't know how they do it, but this is what they telling me.
So how long before Lotto came out? You dropped Chanel before this?
I dropped Chanel after Lotto.
You just Chanel after? Okay, I'm getting the songs mixed up. My bad.
Okay. Yeah, Lotto. I dropped Chanel in June.
Okay. So yeah. Okay. Yep. Got it.
Yeah.
Yep. That. All right. So, So the videos I'm gonna get mixed up. Chanel was the video with the crazy dude.
Yeah. My mom, that dude, the crazy that was chasing me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So where did that whole idea come from?
I don't know. made it up. And then that was a one take thing, like,
yeah,
because the song kind of gives me the feel like, it kind of reminds me of Mariah Carey, like the Obsessed song, like the like like it's just like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then just what I was saying, like, you know, I can pick and choose, I don't need you, like. And so I kind of just had that boy like stalking me like throughout the video like crazy, like, oh, fan Tia.
You have to worry about that in like real life yet?
Not that bad.
Let's hope not. Let's hope
not
not.
that bad.
But I know how crazy. I've seen. I don't know. You see shit in the news. So artists got crazy ass fans, and I'm just like, when I saw that, I'm just like, yo, I'm hoping she doesn't actually have to deal with that shit right now.
Nah. People are pretty respectful for the most part for now. But yeah, I kind of just over exaggerated because I like anime, so that right there was just an over exaggerated idea to the song. But yeah, we just kind of, that was a one take thing, and it just worked. I just wanted something funny, like a skit, like.
No, that was fine. Honestly, I got a laugh out of it.
I had to put my acting skills to the test. I was like, let's see what I can do. But yeah.
So, Lotto, then Chanel was this year.
Mm-hmm.
What's next? Because you only have those two songs, so you just kind of focus. I don't want to reveal you told me off camera if I could say it too early. So can we say what's next?
You can say, but don't say the month. Just say.
So you have a project coming next, or you're gonna stay with singles?
I have a project coming next, but I also have a surprise coming, and I have something with Sunny Digital, and I really like it a lot.
They jumped ahead because that was a question I had later on. Yeah. I just seen it in your Instagram comments. I seen that Sony was fucking with you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's my dog.
So how did that whole relationship come about?
You ever heard of Slay the Monster? It's a producer. He did So one of my friends her boyfriend is cousins with him, and so they were hanging out with him, and she played my song, or he played it, and he liked it, hit me up. So the next time I was in the A, I hit him up. He was like, hey, come to this, send me an address, come to the studio. I'm like, okay. So I pull up, and I see an SD on the wall. I'm like, where the fuck am I at? You know what I'm saying? He come outside, and we walk in, and on the wall, I see Sunny Digital. I was like, oh, shit, I'm at Sunny Digital studio.
So you didn't even know that's where you were going?
I didn't know. He just sent me an address. So I'm like, oh, shit. I'm like, okay. So shit. Me and Slay pulled up some beats. Really, I think the first or second one he played was like, I was like, yeah. So we was doing a song. Kind of was taking a break, I guess, and Sunny Digital walked through. And he's like, what's up, you Tia Corine? I'm like, yeah. So
he already knew who you...
Yeah, he knew who I was, I guess, because he was like, oh, been trying to work with you. He basically was like, so what's up? And I was like, shit, I'm waiting on you. So then he gave me his number, hit him up. Then he hit me up the next day and told me to come through, and shit, we did a song. But the crazy thing about that night is I record myself on Logic. Of course, there we use Pro Tools.
Yeah.
So like he told me straight up, like, yeah, I don't like recording people. You just have to record yourself. And I was like,
so you used to recording yourself?
Yeah, but on Logic and Pro Tools is a little different. So, but yeah, I do record myself.
So do you engineer your own vocals and everything too?
Somewhat. Like Apex will do the mixing and shit like that, but I can find an auto-tune, slide.
So basically everything. So basically everything is like
everything
done
I've
at home
recorded
or DIY kind of.
Yeah.
You have your people. You don't go to like a professional studio. You don't have a professional engineer.
Yeah, I usually record at the house or this little studio Apex has, or if I'm in Atlanta, I record in my hotel room or at Sunny Digital Studio. But I record myself. Like I engineer everything until I get it mixed. But I do everything.
That's so crazy. Because you didn't have that like really until recently, like the new kind of incarnation of artists. Because before we look back in music, there was a mixing, there was an engineer, there was the person who recorded the vocals, made the beat, the artist. Like it was a whole team of people to make one song. Now you just have an artist. Because like I had Baby Goyard on here, and he's like, yeah, I record myself, I engineer all my own vocals, everything, and he's like a signed artist. It's just. It's so wild how everything is like so DIY now.
Yeah.
Compared to, because maybe I was wrong to assume. I assumed maybe because just basically you had 2 songs and they sounded clean, that it was okay. I thought you already kind of had a label behind you type deal. So it was just like hearing all this, and then because I was thinking I was wrong on that, because I saw you fucking with Def Jam and shit over on Instagram. So I was like, okay, maybe she's not signed yet, but yeah, I don't know. It's just it's so cool to hear that you do everything like DIY with like really the people you kind of came up with and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yep. Well, yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So the Ninja story. I was like, shit, I know how to record myself on Logic. I was like, but everybody says it's too hard. He was like, man, I'm about to show you. He's like, I'm about to teach you. Come on. I was like, oh, man, fuck. Okay. So, shit, he taught me in like 10, 15 minutes. And then the song we made, I recorded the whole thing by myself. And it was like, damn, that was some real ass shit. That was cool. And that's how that
So
went.
Sony Digital taught you how to use Pro Tools.
And then we played basketball after that. Yeah.
You recorded the song.
Yep.
And played basketball.
Yeah.
And you didn't even see it coming.
No.
That's a crazy ass day. What's going through your head? What was that moment like when you pulled up and like you realized, oh shit, I'm at Sony Digital Studio. This isn't no regular.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit. Took a deep breath.
You've been saying it. Has anybody else like bigger in the industry hit you up? Like have reached out that you kind of surprised that you can say?
No, I can't say.
Nah, you can't say.
I mean, I can say, but it's like I don't think that's the best thing for me to do.
Yeah. Okay. I respect that. Okay.
Yeah. For sure.
So for this project that you have upcoming, where are you kind of gonna take your sound? Do you kind of feel like you have a sound that you want to stick with, or do you want to expand it into something different?
It's hard to say right now. I think that's what I'm trying to figure out. Because I can hop around a lot, but lately most of my songs that I've been making have been a certain sound, and so I'm like, I think this is like what I just want to stick with, because I can do other things, but I think this is the most fun for me and the thing that I like the most. So
okay, so you do only have, from what I've seen on Spotify, you have really 2 solo tracks, Lotto and Chanel, and then you have kind of like one with like, it was like a feature I saw.
Yeah, I have a few features out with people, but yeah.
How did you gain so much traction with 2 songs? Were you out? Did you have anything before? Because I think I found something that was old.
Cabbage. I guess that's kind of what started it too. A lot of people.
Yeah, that was the 3rd song I saw.
Yeah,
there.
I dropped that before I dropped Lotto. Like I think a year before.
Yeah.
So like that kind of started it too.
You have anything before that?
In 2013, I dropped my very first song.
I think I saw something.
It was called "We Winning." Oh my god, it's so bad. But it was crazy because when I dropped it, everybody liked it. Like I had got a lot of views off of just that. Like I think I was really cool on Twitter. So when I put it on Twitter. Yeah, but everybody really liked it, and now every time I see it or hear it, if somebody brings it up, I just cringe. Like, oh my god, I'm so bad.
I'm sorry.
Bro. You have to start. You gotta start somewhere, bro. So it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. It's just.
It
funny.
shows definitely shows progression though.
Yep.
So you really didn't have any music besides that? It just kind of.
I practiced a very long time. Like I started off singing. Like I did talent shows and stuff like in middle school. Well, no, elementary school. And yeah, that's kind of pretty much how I started. I thought I was gonna be a singer. I was like, I'm a singer. Like my dad was like, all right, shit, it will get you right.
Yeah.
And then like I want to say somewhere around 14 and 16 is when I really started liking rap. And like. I mean, Trina, like, yeah, she's cool looking. They're cool. Yes, I love them. But it was something when I heard Nicki the first time, like it was either on a Gucci Mane mixtape or a Wayne mixtape. She really inspired me a lot because she was like real like gangster, but she was like talking like about her gear. You know what I'm saying? How like flashy she is, but it was a certain way she was saying it, and I think I kind of felt like that about myself. But I was like, I'm still girly too, and she just gave me that perfect mix. You know what I'm saying?
Because you do, now that you mention it, looking at your music, you do really kind of have that perfect mix of what you were just talking about. with Nikki and being hard, and then the real girly side of you. You kind of really mesh it together. So coming up, you grew up in Winston-Salem. What was it kind of like growing up for you? You said you were really into singing and stuff growing up.
I did a lot. Like I was a cheerleader. I took karate. I did track.
So music though was always kind of.
Yeah, I'm saying like I was just always all over the place with music. You know what I mean? Because I had all different types of friends. I had a white best friend, I had a black best friend, I had a Hispanic best friend, an Asian best friend.
So you grew up very in a very diverse area.
Yeah. So, and then my mom, she played like Queen and like 60s, 70s music, like just and then but my dad played like Sugar Hill Gang and shit like that. And so I just was always getting this perfect weird little mix. It's like hard, but it's melodic, and that's me. Like I'm soft. Well, I'm hard, but I'm also melodic. You know what I mean? Like I can tell you to shut the fuck up, and it sounds so nice and sweet. It's like, damn, she just told me to shut the fuck up.
That's so true.
Yeah. So, like I said, I was always like watching like Usher and Michael Jackson, and so that's why like singing just, I don't know, genuine. Like it just, I was like, damn, I'm gonna be a singer, man. Like, I would just practice. Like I would really look at myself. I'm going to sing. Like this is what I'm doing. That's why I would do talent shows, because I'm like, I gotta get in front of people.
How old were you at this time?
I'm like 3rd, 4th grade.
Okay. Doing
stuff like 3rd grade. I did it 4th grade, and so yeah.
So your parents kind of gave you like a very diverse palette of music to kind of start out with. What did you kind of take from that? Like, what did you hear that made you be like, yo, I really fuck with this. This is what I want to do. Like, who do you look up to first?
That's so hard, because I groove, so my like who I look up to changes. So it depends on like you. Are you talking about at that moment when I was younger, or like now? Because
like what kind of changed for you? Like, who did you look up to when you was younger compared to now?
Well, I guess like then I used to really like Lil Wayne, and I liked Michael Jackson. Like I said, Usher. Like I really loved Usher. And yeah, so now it's Tyler the Creator and like Uzi, and I really like SZA.
New Tyler or the old Tyler or all Tyler?
All Tyler, like Tyler himself. Just his ideas behind everything too. He knows how to market himself very well. He knows how to market himself very well. He has mastered that shit to the T.
He definitely has mastered his marketing.
He's smart.
For sure. That shit's crazy. Anything else you want to say before we wrap up part 1?
No.
Alright, shit, part 1. We'll talk a little bit more.
Wait, do you have a Sharpie so I can sign the table?
Yeah, we'll get right into that after this. The camera's gotta run out of time to record. It's fucking, these cameras only record for like 30 minutes, so it's like, you know what I mean? Gotta break this shit up a little bit. But thank you guys for tuning in. As usual, this is sponsored by Kult Classic Official. Follow us on Instagram at KULTClassicofficial, and check out our merch at KULTClassicofficial.com. Yeah, stay tuned for part 2. Part 2, we are back with Tia Corine. So what are your future plans with music? Like, where do you want to go? Where do you want to take this? Do you see yourself being signed in the future? Do you want to lean more towards being independent? Who do you want to work with? Just overall, where do you see yourself?
I don't know how I feel about being signed anymore. It's different now that I'm actually in it. It's like, you really don't need it.
Yeah, you really just don't.
They just wait for you to do all the groundwork, and then they're like, hey, what's up? Let me sign you. What could you say? Basically, like, we did this together. Yeah, it's like, but I can do that already now. So it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about it yet. But I do have management now, like real management. I'm with the Lights Global, Dooney Pumps people.
I was talking to him earlier.
Yeah, so I'm with them, so they're helping me out, getting me straight like business in. So right now, my plans are to lock in all my beats, do everything the right way, business way. I've just been recording new music, but I'm putting the tape together. In the meantime, I'm getting the stuff mixed and I'm getting the beats and stuff clear, stuff like that. So I'm trying to work with new producers and new artists. Definitely want to work with Metro. I want to work with Jetson. Really, I mean, I'm already working with Sonny, and that's crazy. And then Slade, that's even crazier. So hopefully my goal is to get this remix done by January. It's a very important remix.
So you can't
like
say...
one of my inspirations. Like I'm like,
okay.
When they called me, I was like, what the fuck?
So is this that surprise you was talking about?
Yes.
And I'm assuming it's the remix to Lotto.
I don't know.
Okay.
But yeah, so I mean, I don't know. I just know right now I'm trying to cover my ass, record as much as I can, put this project together, get this remix done, and like this is fourth quarter, so I'm like,
okay, so
I'm
like
training right now. Yeah, I'm training. So, but when January hits, I'm gonna make sure I'm be ready to go like the whole year. So I'm just preparing.
So you have a very like grind mentality.
Yeah, that's how. Yeah, pretty much.
That's kind of how you gotta. That's kind of really how you gotta stay in the shit now, because it's so oversaturated. There's so much going on. Mm-hmm. You kind of gotta stay at it to even stay relevant. Even artists that get relevant have trouble staying there. Like you're starting to see artists go away after a couple of years.
Yeah. So
you really gotta stay on the ball today. What's it like? Your beat selection like? Like how do you choose a beat?
Usually I just sometimes go through my email. A lot of people send me beats. Pretty much that's what I do. I just go through my email and listen to a few, and if I'm feeling something, I'll check it. I'll go pull up Logic or whatever, turn the auto-tune on, and see like rap to it. Like Apex taught me that because he does that a lot, and so I'm like, that's a good idea. So I started doing it, and then you can just tell right away like, oh, no, I don't really fuck with this like that, and then I just find something till it makes me feel like I'm like just like, okay, I gotta do this shit. It just has to give me this feeling, like you feel this like of certainty, like okay, this the one. You don't have to think about it. You just already start spitting shit out, and you're like, okay, let's just do it.
So what are you looking for when you hear a beat? Like how long does it take you to kind of know, okay, this is it? Do you feel it right off? Or does it take like a second to kind of? Sometimes
it depends. A lot of people's beats start off different. Sometimes you have to wait for that drop, and then sometimes you hear a drop, and you're like, what the fuck? It fucked this shit up. This is terrible. Turn it off. Yeah. Or I don't know. Some people should just come in and right away, and by the like 1, 2, I think I'm like, okay, this is it.
So what do you prefer?
It just depends. I really think like I'm learning now. I think it's the BPM, anything from like 80 to 120. I'm usually in that range. So, and then if it fits that, then it's like I listen to. Like I said, I'm melodic in 808, so sometimes they have a melody or a certain instrument. I like flute sometimes. I like that fruity sound, you know what I'm saying? But like anime trap, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Yeah. I don't know. It's a lot of things I look for too, like simplicity. Like if sometimes some beats have just too much going on, and I have a unique voice, and I like to switch up a lot. So then it's like, it just becomes too much. So really something simple, but it just hit every time. It just gives you this feeling.
Yeah. Once you get that feeling, how do you approach writing a record? Do you just kind of, you say you step in the booth, you just kind of rap to it. Is that how you write your records overall? Or do you kind of step back and write? Like,
I mean, before I used to like write, and then like I'll just play the beat and just write. And sometimes I'll go through it days, listen to it, like, okay. But now it's changed. I guess just recording with different people, so it's like Apex and stuff, seeing him do it all the time. Now that I engineer myself, I'm just here by the computer and shit, so I can just, like, you kind of just freestyle. Like, you just play on the mic a little bit, and then you find that tone, and then once you find a tone, you kind of just, you already had the, like, flow you kind of going for, and you hum it, and then next thing you know, like, words just start fitting in a certain place, and, yeah. That's just how I do it now. So I guess you would say freestyle, kind of.
So,
because if I don't like it, sometimes I'll write real quick, like, okay, and then I'll go and lay it, and then, or it can be bar for bar, or I can already have the hook in my phone, and I'll just put that and then make a verse. It just depends.
So it really just kind of, it could come together anyway.
Anyway.
So does inspiration could hit you? Does you have to hear a beat for inspiration for a song to hit you, or are you kind of out and you kind of think of something catchy and you just kind of, like you said, it might be already in your phone?
Yeah, so sometimes I'm driving and like weird stuff, or I'm like in the shower and I think of something. Just write little stuff throughout the day sometimes, and sometimes those is how I start a song. Just that one bar.
Word. So what's your stance on kind of like the new generation of artists? Like, do you have an opinion on where music is at today? Like, what do you like about it? What don't you like about it with the new generation?
I mean, I guess it's just sometimes it's the lyrics. Like, it's just the same thing.
Yeah, you feel like everybody just like
it's just the same thing. Like,
themselves.
Okay, like let's reinvent ourselves. Like, let's do something. Let's take a step further with the lyrics. You know, like let's talk about other things sometimes. Especially because I feel like everybody just wants to talk about those things, but they don't do those things. So it's like you don't even know what you're talking about. It's like
just kind of like,
yeah, like most of the stuff I say is stuff that like I really do, or it's not just some made up shit that I want to do. And then the thing, I don't know. I don't really. It's like it's cool because I can't say nothing is bad. Like art is art. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh, I hate that song. It's bad. It's just like, but at the same time, I feel like it's time for like a change because lyrical rappers don't get respect, and I don't think that's right. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I feel like people need to.
So you feel like,
come on.
Do you also feel like it's lyrical rappers just not getting respect, or you feel like the people just prefer melody now over lyricism? I
guess they just prefer it, but I'm gonna be honest. Some of these songs I listen to, I start to feel dumb. Like I start to feel retarded. Like I hate to use that word, but it makes me feel true. Slow, and I'm like why would you want to listen to that? Why would you want to? I mean, you know what I mean? It's like
yeah.
I'm like, imagine how that makes me feel. How does that make my kid feel? Like.
So do you feel like
music has a big influence, more influence than people really think? You know what I mean? So it's like, I mean that's cool and all, but come on, we should probably try to get over this way. Like, if you're gonna do that, then like try to at least be a little bit lyrical, and so we can understand you too. Like half of this shit, I mean, I'm a little older, but I don't know what the fuck you're saying. Like, like I'm like, damn. What the fuck? I just don't. I'm just like, it's and then half the time it's like, and then it's like, oh my god, it's like, what the fuck? He didn't say shit. He might have really did, but bruh. Come on. What is that shit you showed me? That rapper? And he was squealing the whole time. What is that shit?
Yo, I saw that shit.
Bruh,
Yo, Ben, come here for a second.
Y'all have crossed the fucking line with this shit.
Wait, that's just recording, right? Okay, just one.
Yo. Y'all have crossed the line.
I remember I was trying to explain to you that dude that sound like fucking Mickey Mouse. Yeah. Bro. I saw that shit. I couldn't remember his fucking name though.
What I'm talking about though.
I do. I'm like, oh hell no.
I'm like, y'all. I'm like, this is where I draw the fucking line. This is some bullshit. Y'all are tripping. What the fuck?
I was like, oh hell no. This is where I draw the line.
People watch it though.
But you feel like people watch it because it's a gimmick.
I don't know, like
you feel like people watch it because it's funny, and then people just kind of like get with it.
Yeah, but it's just like I don't know. That's you cross the line. That's too. But some people take this music shit seriously. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's a passion. And you doing this shit and you getting just noticed. And it's like, what the fuck? I put my heart in this shit and you just getting noticed because you fucking sound like a little weasel. That's weird. Like, yeah, it's
that shit is goofy as fuck.
It's goofy. It's cool and all, but it's like, damn, some people really like passionate about this shit, and then they just get it just because. You know what I'm saying though?
Yeah, it's just like it's social media.
That's just how it works. Like it's
social media. Social media is like it's like a double-edged sword, I guess, in that sense, because you see people with bullshit like coming up, and then you see like legitimate artists like you like getting chances with like TikTok and stuff like that. So I guess it's kind of like a double-edged sword.
Amen.
But yeah, that dude's whack. I don't care.
I said, hell no. Come on.
Oh man, yo, type that dude's name in the comments, please. I want to like link me to the video in the comments or something. Like, tweet me something. Tweet Tia. Like, I need to know. I gotta.
That shit is so funny though. Like, it's so funny. Imagine riding around listening to that.
I mean, people have the same reaction to Young Thug though, but I feel like this is a little too far.
Yeah, that's.
And I kind of like Young Thug.
Thug is
like,
crazy.
Yeah,
like
I like Thug.
I really didn't like listen to him at first, but then like Apex always playing him, so like now like I really his voice is really like an instrument. Like
yeah, his
like
delivery
he's really
is
wild.
so nuts.
And like yeah, some of these people, like I said, I mentioned like the mumble rap and shit. Sometimes he does, but it's like it's the way he say you can still understand him. It's like, you know what I mean?
He's still coherent.
If you're gonna do it, then do that shit. Just don't.
Uzi's pretty coherent too.
Yeah, and Playboy Cardi like that.
Yeah.
Like I can get that. I love that. But some of this shit, I'm like.
But some of this is too like. Like, how do you feel about the term mumble rap though being used for artists like Thug and like Uzi though? Do you feel like they're mislabeled?
Yeah.
Or do you feel like that's what?
Because they really be spitting some shit.
Yeah.
So
I mean, because like Uzi's proven before that he can really rap.
Yeah.
Like on some shit, like Uzi can rap.
Uzi is hard.
So, it's just like I feel like some people like Thug and Uzi like specifically and Cardi possibly like in Future are kind of like mislabeled as like they're people like they're the mumble rappers, but I kind of like they're coherent. Like where's the mumbling come in? But then you kind of see artists try to mimic them, and it's like, all right, bro.
Yeah,
like the dude we was just talking about, like I can't understand that guy,
yeah,
like at all.
It's like, okay, but like if you gonna do a finesse that shit, like, you know, like really, I feel like, you know, like Wayne, like it's like sometimes he's mumbling, but he's coherent. Like it's like he has this swag on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Some motherfuckers really don't have no like true swag. Like you can copy some shit, but then you gotta throw your own sauce on it, and that's what changes it up. You know what I mean?
No, I definitely feel you. And
but a lot of people don't have like a true like either you're a rapper or you're an artist. So I feel a lot of people are not artists. Like Thug is an artist. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I guess that's it.
Do you feel like there's a big difference now? Do you feel like if you're a rapper, you just rap, you really can't call yourself an artist? Or do you feel like there's like
I feel like it shows in your
real
music.
Difference?
I feel like there's a difference. It shows in your music. It shows how you market yourself. It shows how you perform. I mean, all that. Yeah. It's a difference.
So you feel like artistry and being an artist is like your overall sound and image.
Yeah.
Is you overall.
That's my goal, is to just, I'm an artist.
Word. Damn. So a lot of people have been saying, and Charlemagne specifically, because we were just talking about him. I heard him say this too. A lot of people are saying 2019 is like the year of the female rapper. I want to know your thoughts on that. Do you feel like, yes, that's true? Do you feel like it's probably time to stop? It's 2019, almost 2020. Let's stop categorizing them as female rappers because they're just rappers. And maybe rapper, like I wouldn't necessarily describe you as a rapper. So like, what's your whole take on all that?
I don't know. I feel like the whole thing of, because I've heard that before, like, why does you have to be best female rapper? Why can't you just be best rapper? And it's like, I mean, because when you say rapper, you know, it's been so long. Did you think of a male? So right now we still have to say best female rapper, and I am a female, so, and I'm, you know, so
yeah.
I don't really see like the big deal. I don't think it's that deep, like, you know what I mean? So that, I mean, I don't have too many thoughts on that. I just think it's just not that deep. Some people just overthink stuff. Like, It's not a big deal. I guess, yeah, definitely, like, this is the year of the female rappers, though. Like, a lot of female artists have been coming out, and a lot of them getting respect, like, you know, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, but,
nah,
so, yeah, I mean, it's been, they just been popping out like crazy, so I like to see it.
Yeah, like, every time, like, I gotta go DJ at night, but, like, every time I gotta go DJ now, it's, like, it's City Girls. It's Megan Thee Stallion.
You're taking over.
It's...
We figured it out.
It is no longer... It's kind of sad to see, but it's no longer Nicki Minaj anymore. Never. Like, I never get a request.
Too comfortable.
Like, ever. Yeah.
Too comfortable.
Makes sense.
But yeah, I fuck with it though. Like, I love it because now it's easier when I go to the studio. Niggas really believe I made music now. But before, like, they'd be looking around like, so who got the session? I'm like, oh, this is for me. I'm like, I don't make music. I'm like, yes, I do. Like it's like that. I was like, show me what you got then. Give me a 16. Like, no, nigga. I have to make a song. Like, what the fuck? Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Stop.
So you don't do all that. You don't just like...
No.
You're not like in the cypher type deal.
No, I'm not a show monkey. You don't just tell me to start spitting out just because you don't believe I can make music.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't care. That's not what I do. That's not me. I mean, like, so.
Yeah. You feel like Carolina's killing it overall right now?
Hell yeah.
Like, who do you feel? Because there's a lot. Like, I need 10 hands to count all the artists killing it in Carolina right now.
Like, that's all I can say is Carolina going crazy. Like, Winston going crazy. Like, oh my gosh, it's like everybody is like, it's
the whole state.
Yeah, it's like everybody fucking shit up, and I love it. We finally getting noticed.
Yeah, no, it's crazy down
like,
here.
It's time. So,
who else besides you from Winston right now is going crazy?
It's a lot of fucking people. So, you got Apex 3400, of course, which is right there.
Shouts to Apex.
Say hey.
Yo, I got a quick question. Are you part of the whole We Exist thing? No, you are not. Shouts to We Exist, though.
Yeah, hence 3400.
Oh, word. Okay. Okay.
Dang, it's so many people. We got 52 Paco, Munch, of course.
Yeah,
he's hard.
Shouts to Munch.
Northside Mike. Damn. Oh yeah, Shy from the Tray, right? That's. Who else?
It's a lot, and that's just from Winston. And then you got.
Actually, but it's more than that. It's a lot, but yeah, top of my head, that's what I can think of.
And then you got Statesville. You got Fat Dave and Stunner coming out of Statesville, and then Charlotte. You got, of course, the Baby, and then you got 10 Cell Phones, Belize.
You know Fendi?
I don't.
Yeah, Fendi is. He hard. So
I don't.
Yeah, he from Sean,
I have to check him out.
He's hard. We got a song together. Gotta drop that soon. Forgot about to tell you that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Fucking. When's that dropping? You know.
I don't know, but it'll be before the end of this year. Yeah, soon. Just I think I'm gonna just be random, like.
Word. Yeah, but 10 Cell Phones, Everybody in Disaster Records, NASCAR Aloe, the whole Kids Next Door, Ron So Cold.
Oh yeah, BBO. Yeah, they in Durham, but yeah, it's Carolina still.
There's so many people like I'm not even on that I haven't even heard of. I feel like I'm hearing about new Carolina artists that are just dope every day. So it's just like Carolina. It's probably like the same thing as South Carolina. Like there's probably people down there I'm not even aware of. I know a few, but like I'm not like all the way on it. But like the Carolinas as a whole right now is just going crazy. It's good to see.
Yeah. Trap
Virus still killing it. Yeah, man. Anything else you want to say?
No, not really. I mean, I just want everybody to bear with me. I'm like in hibernation mode, preparing, and I do have new music coming soon, and this project is gonna be fire as fuck because I got a special guest on there. Well, really, it was 2 special guests, but I have one that I didn't speak of yet. Can you guess? It's a producer. Yes.
Guess who you... Okay, you gotta give me... It could be anybody.
He did beats for Wiz.
Oh, okay, so we're talking producer.
Yeah, he did beats for Wiz and
it was obviously not Sony.
Yeah, it's not him. He'll be on there, but...
C-Note.
Nope. Cardo Got Wings.
That's my favorite producer.
Nigga, what?
That's my favorite dudes. That's my favorite producer.
Can you believe? Can you believe this
God
man?
Damn. That's so wild.
Out.
You got Cardo?
Yeah. We got something coming up too. So, yeah. I'm just working. Like, damn. So, yeah, just bear with me. I'm telling you, like,
that man made
I'm going to
goosebumps.
blow this shit out the water.
Damn. That's so wild, yo. I can't wait to hear that shit.
It's fire.
Carolina's killing it right now.
Crazy stuff.
You feel like having a daughter kind of changed your perspective on all this?
Yeah.
And how so?
Like, just how hard I was going. Like, and just being, you know, real precise about things and just being serious. And, yeah. Just like, okay, I'm gonna do it or I'm not. It's just like she just gave me that motivation. Just if I'm gonna do it, then I gotta go all out. Then we just gonna do it, and I'm gonna make it work.
Justice too.
And yeah, I mean, yeah, like with her, like I don't really like fuck around. Like I'm about my shit. Like I might go and party or I might do this and that, but I'm gonna get my shit done, and I'm gonna excel everything I do. So like she helped me graduate, and I would just like 2.5 some shit. I graduated 3.7. Not just no basic major. I did exercise physiology. So that's like, I'm a trained scientist, you feel me? So I can really do anything in the medical field, but it was really fucking hard. It was hard because I had her. I worked 40 hours a week, and then I was still in the studio. I ain't getting no sleep. But she made that shit happen.
So you were still doing college, doing school, despite, having the music thing popping?
Yeah, I just graduated in May.
Yeah, so, actually, yeah. I did see that.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Thanks. So yeah, she just makes me like go all the way.
That's wild. That's so cool, and to see that you're excelling like this, and you're still really like a mother to her, because I do see her on your Instagram and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you really are a mother to her. You're like with her and stuff like that. So that's really dope to see. I love seeing like artists go hard and like excelling, and they're really dope parents at the same time. Like that's what kind of like we need to really start seeing, because like a lot of artists now today are like really role models to the next generation. So it's like good to see artists like not really talking about the drugs no more. Like that's kind of like dying out now. It's good to see that dying down. And artists like you who are better role models like really stepping up. So that's dope to see. Now your tattoos. How many tattoos you got? Because I seen are you tattooed in your stomach too? So
yeah.
I thought I saw a picture of you tattooed in your stomach. Isn't it kind of like the same design as your arm?
Well, no, this is just a whole bunch of different stuff.
Okay.
It's random. It's old, but yes, I got a side tat, stomach tat, the tat on back of my neck, and then on my shoulder. So, and then on my right here, I got the crescent, like the Sailor Moon crescent. That's what I got tatted right here. Middle of my chest.
Okay, so you
Sailor Moon is like a part of my whole little like Tia Corine thing. Because I feel like that's like me. Like she's a regular girl, like school and stuff. She had little regular issues, romance stuff, but then she's also like a superhero. You know what I'm saying? Fighting for like justice and love and shit like that. And that's like me. I feel like I've always been like that. Like damn, that shit ain't fair. Like I always wanted shit to be fair, and I felt bad when things wasn't, especially for other people. So yeah.
So what other anime are you into?
I like the old shit, like Inuyasha. I like Attack on Titan.
Classic.
Like
Inuyasha's so classic. Inuyasha's Attack on Titan is going to be a classic.
Yeah, Attack on Titan is crazy. That's just crazy.
Yo, all right, season 1 they caught me. Season 2 they kind of lost me a little bit.
Yeah.
Season 3 they hooked me right.
Like
they hooked me right back.
Season
I'm like,
2,
yo,
I was kind of mad. I was like, shit, getting weak.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't want to give up. So. And then
season 3 came around. I'm like, yo, this is wild.
Oh,
I never saw this coming, like at all.
It was crazy twist. Like, wait, what? Crazy.
Yeah,
that show was hard.
Yeah, that shit was so wild.
And then I like do you ever see that shit's called Devilman's Crybaby?
Yo, I didn't like that.
Yo, that shit. No,
Not gonna lie.
Yeah, I don't think you watched it properly because I like understood it at the end. Like it has a lot to do with like devil and God, like the Antichrist type thing. It's like if you it's a lot. Like you really have to be in tune with that to really like. I was understanding as you go along, but just try to watch it again and really like look at the bigger picture.
Okay, I'm gonna give it another chance. Now you said that, I'm gonna do that tonight. Actually, I'm gonna give this shit another chance.
It's really
actually,
crazy.
no, I gotta DJ tonight. After I get back, when I'm high as hell at 4 a.m. and I can't sleep, that's what I'm gonna do tonight or tomorrow morning. I'm gonna watch that show.
Yeah, it's wild.
Fucking, because last time I don't know, I couldn't get past like the full episode 1. I'm just like, I'm not.
Yeah,
feeling
it's weird as shit, but when I started like paying attention to it and analyzing, I was like, yo, this shit is wild. Like it's actually talking about real life.
Yeah.
Like that's how it really is.
A lot of animes do that. You fuck with Parasite?
They
kind of do the same thing. You should. Yeah. That's definitely one I would recommend. Is Parasite. Any like, I love Spirited Away. This is how I got my no face here.
I'm dead.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It's just so cute. Like the little hands. That's so cute.
Yeah, it's my favorite fucking movie. But yeah, back to your tattoos. How many tattoos do you say you have?
I guess I got 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I would just say this is a big piece. So 5, 6, 7. They're just big pieces. So it's like a lot. But I have the tray 4 on my feet. Just like he got it. Everybody in the game got it. A 3, 4. And I have it on my ankle. A 3 and a 4.
That's what's up. You want to get more tattoos? Like, how tattooed do you want to be?
I ain't gonna lie, I do want a little tattoo like on my face a little bit.
Apex is shaking his head. Like, nah.
He did it.
What do you want to get?
I want to get the power.
The power. What do you mean?
Yeah, like the word, like the power. That's like, yeah, that's like the name of my project, basically. The power, and that's just like that's been something I've been working on for so long, and it's just got a lot of meaning behind the shit. The power, like it's on my Instagram.
And you got yeah, I did see that. And you got Cardo. So wild. So wild. Oh man, I'm so excited to hear that shit.
It's crazy.
Well, fuck. Damn, you into video games or anything like that? You into anime and shit? You must be into something. You must be gaming a little bit.
I mean, I don't have a system, but yeah, I do like video games though.
Okay, so you don't have a system.
Yeah, I mean, I have brothers. I have brothers, so I grew up playing the game, but I don't have one myself. I don't sit and play, but if you have one, I'll play.
Gotcha. Well, shit. Anything else you want to go over? Covered a lot. Damn.
Yeah, we did. I mean, I'm just all I'm gonna say is don't sleep on me. That's all I can say. Don't get too comfortable.
Don't sleep. Don't sleep.
Because I've been seeing a lot of people talking shit like, oh, she felt live. Like, nah, you don't know shit. Don't sleep on me. That's where you fucked up. For real.
Word. Who do you want to work with in the Carolinas? Actually, just thought of that. Because Carolina's going crazy. So who do you want to collaborate with out here?
Well, I mean, I don't know.
10 cell phones would be a crazy one.
Yeah, we were supposed to do something, but he cat me down, so shit.
Oh.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna press you about that next time I see you.
He cat me down, so shit. I mean, like I said, Fendi, but we have something. It's pretty hard. It's like different. It's really different. But it's hard. My kid loves it. She call it like play the sad song. She loves that song. But
okay, so it's a little sad
I would
joint.
kinda. Yeah. So Fendi, I would do something with 10 cell phones. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean,
there's a lot. Shit,
Oh.
Ron So Cold might be something hard.
Wait, is she from Charlotte? No.
Belize?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, her for sure. That would be dope.
She's living in LA right now, but yeah, that would be some fire shit.
Yeah.
I think Ron So Cold would be kind of hard. That'd be something different.
For sure. Definitely him.
Yeah. Well, shit. Thank
and this
you for
guy,
coming
just
through.
because he's just funny.
Little darky.
Yep.
Yo, he could.
I don't know. He might be crazy.
he can rap though. Like
Oh.
he can spit.
Like Logic type shit, like how Logic like that, or no?
He's a lot better than Logic.
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 Well, I mean, I'm just trying to get a feel of what you're saying. Like
I could play you something.
Yeah, shit.
Yeah.
Let's hear some Little Darky.
You can see why the fader is like, yo, you're offensive as fuck. And I love it so much. Shout out to Little Darky. That's actually like one of my favorite artists that like I found like recently. Like just because he just doesn't give a fuck, and he really has a message behind the shit. Like it's really something else.
That's crazy.
Thank you for pulling up. Really means a lot.
For sure. Thanks for inviting me.
Of course. Definitely we'll have to do this again sometime. Follow us on Instagram at kultclassicofficial. Follow Tia at Tia Corine.
TiaCorine.
And is that same thing on Twitter and Instagram?
Twitter is TIA in this motherfucking Corinne, so it's MFN Corinne.
And then hit me on Instagram at Bobby Dee on the beat, BOBBYDE on the beat. And
make sure you stream Lotto on all platforms.
Make sure you stream Lotto. We're aiming for 3 million.
Make TikTok videos.
Hella TikTok videos.
Follow me on IG.
Do all that. Do all that.
All of that.
Right now. Everything we just said.
Do it.
Peace.